Hey, my fellow Leeds United warriors, grab your scarves, turn up the volume, and sit down, because what I'm about to tell you will either make you jump off your couch in celebration or throw your remote at the wall in pure frustration. The drama at Elland Road just keeps escalating. We've got 3 absolutely explosive pieces of news that are shaking Elland Road to its very foundations right now, and each one is more shocking than the last. First up, and this one's got the entire fan base split down the middle like never before, there's been some serious drama involving our goalkeeper situation that's got everyone from the South Stand to the Kop talking non-stop. Our manager is facing the biggest selection headache of his entire career with Burnley coming up, and the pressure is mounting like you wouldn't believe. But wait, there's so much more. Our second bombshell involves some absolutely crucial revelations about our transfer window disaster and the real truth behind those PSR excuses that's got every white absolutely buzzing with rage, confusion, and betrayal. The 49ers' £83 million calculation has been completely exposed by financial experts, and what they're saying it will make your blood boil. And if you think that's all we've got for you today, you're dead wrong. Our third revelation brings some much needed hope from our academy that proves this club's future is brighter than we thought, but it also highlights just how badly the first team is being managed. A local lad has just secured his future at Elland Road, and his words will remind you why you fell in love with this club in the first place. Before we dive into this absolute roller coaster of emotions, smash that like button if you bleed white, hit subscribe if you're part of this incredible journey through the highs and lows of supporting the mighty Leeds United, and let me know in the comments what you think about these 3 game-changing stories. The tension is killing me, and it should be killing you too. Are you ready for what Daniel Farke is planning for Burnley? Can you handle the truth about our transfer failures? Let's find out together. Right, Whites, here's where it gets absolutely mental, and I mean mental beyond belief. Daniel Farke is staring down the barrel of the most crucial decision he's faced since taking charge at Elland Road, and it's all about who stands between those posts against Burnley this weekend. The weight of expectation is crushing, and one wrong move could define our entire Premier League campaign. The drama centers around our £15 million summer signing, Lucas Perry, who's been out injured but is now fit and ready to reclaim his spot from Carl Darlow. But here's the twist that nobody saw coming. The stats are showing that Darlow has actually been outperforming our big money Brazilian keeper by a country mile. How is this even possible? Listen to this absolute madness. While everyone's been slating Darlow after that Tottenham disaster where we all wanted to throw our TVs out the window, the numbers don't lie and they're telling a completely different story. His post-shot expected goals performance shows 0.27 per 90 minutes compared to Perry's absolutely shocking 0.66 per 90. That means Darlow is literally saving us more goals than our new signing. How can a 15 million goalkeeper be performing worse than a player many fans wanted dropped? And here's where it gets even crazier and more nerve-wracking. Burnley might be sitting in 18th place looking absolutely dire, but they're clinical as hell in front of goal. They rank 5th in the Premier League for goals per shot and 6th for goals per shot on target. That means they don't need many chances to hurt us badly, so we need a keeper who's sharp, focused, and ready to make those crucial saves when it matters most. The psychological pressure on Farke is enormous. Choose Darlow and risk the fans turning if he makes another mistake. Choose Perry and risk throwing an injury-recovering keeper into the deep end against a team that punishes every error. There's no safe choice here. But wait, there's more drama brewing in our defense that's making this situation even more complicated. Jacob Bijol, our other massive 15 million summer signing, is still waiting for his Premier League debut like a caged lion ready to pounce. The Slovenian international has been performing brilliantly for his country during this international break, keeping a clean sheet against Kosovo and showing exactly why we paid big money for him. The pressure is mounting on Pascal Struijk after his absolutely shaky performance against Spurs, where he looked lost and confused, and the fans are screaming louder than ever for Bijol to get his long overdue chance. Could we see both new signings making their crucial mark against Burnley? The anticipation is absolutely killing me and probably killing you too. This isn't just about one game, it's about proving that our summer signings were worth the massive investment and that we belong in this league. Hold on to your hats, Whites, because this next revelation is about to blow your minds and probably make you furious enough to march to Elland Road demanding answers. The real story behind our catastrophic deadline day has finally been exposed, and it's not what Robbie Evans and the 49ers want you to believe for 1 second. Our managing director Evans claimed we unequivocally maxed out PSR and couldn't spend another single penny, but football finance experts are calling this a complete red herring and basically calling him a liar. The truth is, we had an 83 million PSR quota, but there's absolutely no way we actually used every single penny of it. They kept money in reserve when we desperately needed reinforcements. Here's what's got me absolutely raging and probably has you throwing things at your screen. Parag Marashfe promised us before the Everton game that they would exercise every day that we can and keep strengthening the squad right until the final moment. He looked us in the eyes and said they were going to do everything that we can to prove that this club belongs in the Premier League. What did we get instead? A deadline day disaster that will go down as one of the worst in our club's recent history. We missed out on Facundo Buonanotte, who could have been the creative spark we desperately needed, and we completely botched the Harry Wilson transfer in a way that embarrassed the entire club. We spent £108.5 million, including add-ons, but it wasn't the quality that was lacking. It was the quantity we needed more of, the most infuriating part that will make your blood boil. Financial experts are now saying we could have spent significantly more without any immediate PSR issues whatsoever. They're calling Evans' comments semantic differences and basically suggesting we gave ourselves way too much room for maneuver when we should have been pushing the envelope and backing our manager. And get this absolute joke, our PSR quota isn't even final because it depends on where we finish in the table. A few more FA Cup home games could move the needle by millions of pounds. The 49ers played it ridiculously safe when they should have been backing Fark with the players he desperately needed to succeed. The fans deserved better. We deserved transparency. We deserved a club that would fight tooth and nail to give us the best chance of staying in the Premier League. Instead, we got excuses and financial cautiousness that might cost us dearly. The good news that gives us hope, January is coming fast, and by then we'll have a much clearer picture of our bottom line. There's definitely going to be movement in the winter window, and after this explosive revelation, there's absolutely no excuse for another deadline day disaster. The 49ers better deliver this time. Right then, Whites, after all that doom and gloom about transfers and goalkeeper dilemmas that have us all stressed beyond belief, let me lift your spirits with some absolutely brilliant news that proves this club's DNA is still pumping strong through our academy, like the heartbeat of Leeds. Meet Devon Brockie, an 18-year-old local lad who's just signed his first professional contract with his boyhood club, and his story will remind you exactly why you fell in love with Leeds United in the first place. This versatile forward has been absolutely lighting up the under-21 setup at Thorpe Arch and represents everything beautiful about what Leeds United stands for in its purest form. Listen to what this incredible kid said and try not to get emotional. I have supported Leeds all my life and been here for a lot of years. Had a lot of ups and downs there and come through at the other end. That's the spirit that built this club from nothing. That's the passion that runs through our veins. That's what separates us from every other club. This isn't just another contract signing. This is about hope, dreams, and the future of our beloved club. Brockie's already made appearances in Premier League 2, the Virtu Trophy and National League Cup for Scott Gardner's side, and he's absolutely hungry for more success. He promises hard work from the first minute to the end and wants to become someone who people look at to think, he is going to be a danger player. What gets me most excited and gives me goosebumps every time is how genuinely grateful he is to Leeds for developing him, not only as a footballer but as a man. He truly understands the transition from being a teenager with dreams to understanding what professional football looks like, and he's got the foundations built right here at our club by people who care. This is what Leeds United is all about and has always been about, taking local talent, nurturing it with love and dedication, and watching it bloom into something truly special. While the 49ers are struggling with PSR calculations and transfer disasters that frustrate us all, our academy is quietly producing the next generation of Whites who will make us proud. The future is in incredibly good hands with players like Brockie coming through our ranks, and it reminds us that no matter what happens with expensive signings and tactical debates that keep us awake at night, the heart and soul of Leeds United will always beat strongest in the players who grew up dreaming of wearing this sacred white shirt. This gives us hope when we need it most. This reminds us why we support this incredible club through thick and thin. So there you have it, Whites. 3 massive stories that show exactly where we are right now. The immediate challenges with team selection that could make or break our season, the absolutely frustrating reality of our transfer dealings that left us wanting more, and the bright hope for our future that keeps us believing. What do you think Farke should do against Burnley? Should Bijol finally get his long-awaited chance? Are you as frustrated as I am about these shocking transfer window revelations? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe for more exclusive Leeds United content that you won't find anywhere else. And remember, we are Leeds, we are United, and we'll never give up. MOT.